So we all start just as kind of one fertilized egg cell. But that one cell can build the trillions of different cells in the adult body. So all of those cells have the same kind of genetic instruction, for the most part. But they all express different parts of that DNA. And that's what makes them different in their function from each other. And that's sort of the central mystery of the process, I think. And one of the big open questions in biology is really, how do all those cells know what to become in the right time and place? We are studying what we see as the most fundamental mechanisms for how it is that one cell with its one complement of instructions can split into different phenotypes, or what we would call cell states, or just ways of behaving. Part of the price we pay for that ability to make all of these different cell types is cancer. And that what can happen is those same gene programs that help you split and encode all of these different things you need to build a tissue get turned on in the wrong time or place as an adult, and what was once a normal program in the embryo is now, unfortunately, a malignant program and leading to cancer. In my lab, we're actually half experimental and half computational, where we're trying to both combine some of those genomic techniques to say, what can we learn about what's changing at different stages, and some of the computational techniques to try and see, how does it fit together, and can we abstract principles from that? An amazing thing I think about the time we're living in now is that with all of this complexity, I think it's actually a great area for machine learning and artificial intelligence approaches, where you have big data sets and you have changes between them, but it's hard to quite see exactly which pieces are important and how they would map together. A lot of these machine learning approaches are really good at that. I really want to understand, sort of at a fundamental level, how is the information held to make complex organisms and complexity? And I think a lot of what we experience as disease and disease-related changes are prices we pay for answers to that question. In many cancer types, for example, we don't really yet even understand the exact progression of steps and the changes that are really happening in those cells early on, and the exact programs that are even getting activated and turned on in what order that turn it into a disease. But if we knew those things along the way, potentially now we have these tools and technologies to try and intervene on them. And that may be a long way off for a somewhat long-term goal, but this is the Yale School of Medicine. If we don't try, who will?